Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Bats taking on the Irish. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, now the starting pitcher in this one, Joe Boyle. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Juan Soto leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. He's not ready to pull the trigger. He's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
You can only do this one now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Clips the corner. And that's strike one. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was his swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's down and away.
One ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Moncada rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch misses. And the count is 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Runner at second here, one gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Gagne. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Francisco Lindor at the plate now. That's ball 1. They say you win.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, and today's starting pitcher, John Donaldson. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity of the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Jackie Robinson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Grounds one to short. Lindor Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Yelich at the dish. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reynolds hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. J.D. Martinez stands in, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Jay, I gotta go. Do you want money on that? Yeah, it does.
Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark.
Brush your teeth, okay?
Gagne back to work. That one at triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And it hits the base.
Chloe, come here. Chloe. Chloe. Come on.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Dozier. Here's Marte for 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Back to the top of the lineup. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second.
I love you. Bye. Have a good day. Okay, I'll see you later.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And now Jason Varitek. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that one fouled off. Well struck left field. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. They got a foul ball.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey on his horse. He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Junior makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
David Ortiz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Gagne, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old. And he was born in Canada. And that is out of play. Righty delivers. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Martinez makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Moncada. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Fouled off down the right side. Out to short. Marte throws to first in time. Piazza out in the play. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Struck out looking his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tucker needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. Squirts away a little bit.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rip to short. Gets it to first, and Tucker is retired. That's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. On the ground to the left, Vientos. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. Grounded out his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit in the air, center field. Junior makes the play, and there's 2 away. Now it's Christian Yelich. Fly to left his first time.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here.
Runner on the go. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that gives him the lead. It's 3-2. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Varitek takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that's off the outside edge. 3-0. On the ground, Lindor sends it across to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Now a screamer into the outfield, and this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
One now.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Brian Reynolds here. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Yelich snags it. The relay, now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ketel Marte. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Griffey in pursuit. Makes the grab, 1 away. Mike Piazza now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. And downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. The other way, makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and now it's Mark Vientos. Gagne back to work. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and a quick out number one. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. Line to left. 2 away down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side, Dozier. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Fought off foul. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Line drive. Lindor zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Griffey drop step, ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Coors Field, top of the 6th inning. And now Yoan Moncada. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. And now, Mike Piazza.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. It bangs off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3. One down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Clark now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. B-Ray coming to the plate now. And there's the strike. Reynolds in his 6th season, 26 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And now 2 balls and a strike.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. No balls and a strike to J.D.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jason Varitek, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's a little bit high. And the count 1-2. Just missed.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And that one hammered. Soto going back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Soto hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now here is Mark Vientos. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 10.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3. That one outside. 1-0. Just missed. And that one almost hit him. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is fouled back.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Mike Piazza. Just off the inside edge. Late swing fouled off. That's outside. And a count 2-1. Line drive, caught.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Clark puts it away, and that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Piazza. Soto back to work. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to third. Robinson whips it to first. Piazza out in the play. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one. Out there to center. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Here's Francisco Lindor.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Hard hit left side. In the hole. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Denver, leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Vientos fires to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Digging in, Jackie Robinson, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's inside. That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 2-2 on the way. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes Christian Yelich. Infield shifted to the pull side. Sliced hard but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Tied at 4. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the ninth. And the batter now, Tony Clark. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one. To third.
Oh, my God.
Robinson whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal it.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And here is Juan Soto. Line, and that's a base hit.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took the pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Just off the inside edge. The changeup missing. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the third out. And we're back, bottom of the ninth. Now it's JD Martinez. The goose is loose as we go to the bottom of the ninth. In the air, foul off first. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And that one fouled off. 0-1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Here's Ketel Marte. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
High fly ball out towards left field. carrying well. Leaping, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they lead it. It's 6-4. Mike Piazza will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch, not close. Piazza aboard here at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
That's ball two.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Piazza around second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out. The throw won't get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners. And now it's Frankie Lindor. On the ground, 2 ball. Handles, throws to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play.
It's an ice cream robot, Sparkle. It never gets tired. It works day and night.
Is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Brian Reynolds now at the plate, and there's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 10-4. Back to the top of the order now. At the plate, Juan Soto. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And that clips the inside corner. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in extra innings. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the DH, Mike Piazza. That's through there for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Caught in between, trying for third now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Into the outfield, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.